At 7:03 p.m. on August 12th, for the remainder of the hearing for Norman Ilsley / Justin Poulin on his request for an adjustment on values on 2 mobile homes. So everyone is already sworn in. So at this point in time, I would like to turn it over to Lou regarding the inspection committee and what was found.
Great, thank you, Jesse. We visited the inspection committee is myself, Lou Helmuth, Jessica Broussard, and Megan O'Toole. We visited the property with Mr. Poulin present for the inspection, and we walked through and around the one remaining of the 2 mobile homes that are the subject of the appeal. We prepared a written report of that inspection and circulated it to everyone who is present here, and the entire Board of Civil Authority. I'm happy to read it into the record if anyone would like, but since everyone has received it and it will be a part of the record, I don't think it's necessary, but Justin, would you like, you got a copy, right? Yeah, great. And so Jesse and I have signed it. Megan, who is participating by Zoom, will sign it after the meeting. It is in agreed upon final form. And so that's the subject, that's the report.
Is there anyone who would like it read, who would like to know what we found? No, we're good. We're good. Okay. Does anyone have questions on the report? Okay, I'll take that as a no. Justin, anything further to add?
The only comment that I wanted to make was, well, 2 things. The comparables that were part of the report, were those presented at the original meeting?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So they're in my packet.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought, and but that summary that you made wasn't, I don't.
No, that was also submitted prior to the
Okay.
last meeting as
recall.
well.
Okay, I don't recall seeing that. And then my only comment that I had was, if the listers were willing to make the adjustment that we did on the trailer that you inspected, I was in hope that the visual inspection warranted further reduction. Because I don't think the pictures that I presented to the listers showed the totality of the deficiencies within the trailer. And and I didn't see that. The report reiterated my comments, but that I had made about the deficiencies in the trailer, but I think that seeing that person made it, hopefully made it more impressive in the inspection.
Well, that's the purpose
Yeah.
of the inspection for sure. And that's the intent of the report for the 3 of us to say we went there and this is what we saw and what we found. And then the Board of Civil Authority will then meet in private to discuss that and determine what that means vis-a-vis the value.
Right.
But that the intent was that the report wasn't meant to reiterate what you said, it
Right.
to reiterate what we saw.
Right.
Great.
Jackson, do you have any questions or anything to add based on the report?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Um. Questions?
Do
What
we
do we wanna
wanna, these comparables, just note them for the record?
Okay, so, we just want to, note for the record the comparables that Justin presented. Um. Uh. I guess, sure.
So, Justin, we just wanna make sure that these are in the record clearly.
Okay.
Cause you sent them by like JPEGs or
Yeah.
whatever, and so we're trying to get them into the record. So you sent, 3 comparables.
Yes. So these
Cool.
went with, sorry. I didn't know how exactly you were gonna do it, so this goes with that. This goes with that, because of the dollar amount. And then, oh, nope. Oh, goodness. There, okay.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, so let's mark, the 2-bed, 1-bath house, $8,000 as Poolin number 1. And then. Well, actually, that's number 1 also, yeah. And then the 72 by 15 at 6,500 as Poolin number 2. And the 2-bed, 1-bath, 6,500 as Poolin number 3. Great, thank you. And those are referenced in the inspection report also. But now we've got them in to be.
And all these pictures came from you as well, correct? All right, and so this could just be Poolin number 4, all the photos of,
So.
we can just write that on.
2, 3.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Think. That's it.
And so the 5 photos that Mr. Poulin submitted, photos of mobile home number 2 that still remains on the property, are now marked Poulin number 4 through Poulin number 8 inclusive.
Okay,
Thank you.
and then, should we also, for the listers comparison,
That's in.
that's in that report.
Yep.
You added it in there, so we should be covered with that.
Yep.
Okay. So, I think this is the only the second one of these that I've done, and maybe that's the same for you too, Jackson, but I did read through everything today. I think that if everyone's all set and there's no further questions, that we can adjourn the meeting, and I think the listers can leave, and then we would go into deliberative session. Do you agree with me, Jackson?
Yeah, I think everybody but the BCA leaves and the BCA deliberates.
Hey, Jesse, this is Megan.
Yeah.
Before the listers leave, can I ask if Jackson or someone could just reiterate what you had talked about at our previous meeting? I think you had mentioned that there was a distinction or a difference in the approach to valuation of a landed versus an unlanded trailer. And I was just wondering if you could explain that one more time.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in statute. It's more of a practice, in terms of how listers and appraisers value mobile homes. And that's just borne out through sales data, which reflects that mobile homes which do not own the land on which they sit typically have a lower resale value or value at sale. Just because there's a variability in in their claim to that land. I mean, if sometimes a mobile home that is unlanded is sold and it has to be moved from that site. And so that sale price may reflect the added cost of having to move a mobile home. In the park, things stabilize a little bit because most of the mobile homes that are sold do stay on those lots. But on a separate parcel where there's a mobile home that the owner either has set up as an unlanded mobile home or decides that they no longer want, we just see typically a lower value than if it were part and parcel of the same parcel, if that mobile home were integral to that parcel and sold as part of it. So I hope does that help, Megan?
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, any other questions? All right. At this time of 7:15, I would like to adjourn the meeting and thank the listers and Mr. Poulin for all of your input, and you'll get a letter from us within 2 weeks.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Okay,
Thanks for your work, BCA. Thank you.
thanks,
Thank you,
Jackson.
Jackson.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming, Grace.
You, see, Grace.
And did anybody need a copy of the report from the inspection committee?
It was just that one page, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I had a copy somewhere that I did in color and everything, and I don't know where I did.
We'll take it as important things.
Yes, I'll take those important things. All right, so did Chelsea leave? Chelsea, not you. You need to come back.
I think she did sign off. I don't see her.
Yeah, I don't have her cell number.
I do. I'll text her.
All right, thanks.
Nice try, Chelsea.
Yeah. Not so fast.
Wow, you are the only two JPs here, right?
Yeah, because there's only 3 now. So hopefully in 2 years or 1 more year, we can get a couple more people to do the whole thing.
Yeah, all of a sudden with Richard deciding he wanted out.
Yep. And in the past, I'm sure of this. In the past, whoever got the most votes was a JP. Didn't matter if it was the 1% or whatever. So I think I forget, there was 1 or 2 people that had like 9 votes, 9 and 8 or 9 and 9 or whatever, and they could have been, but the VLCT, the latest round of lawyers in VLCT is saying that their impression is that you need to have 1% of the votes to be voted in as a JP, so you just don't have JPs if you don't have 1%.
Hey, Jesse, Chelsea's phone died and she's getting her laptop
Oh,
set
okay.
up with Zoom, so she'll be right back.
I'm
Oh, I
back.
think she's here. There it is. Thank you.
Thank goodness all my devices talk to each other.
Thank
Well,
you.
thanks for coming back.
Yes.
So, now we will start the discussion on what everyone's thoughts are as far as,
Jesse, do we record the deliberative piece or no?
oh, that's a good question. Probably, I don't think
I
so.
don't think-
No,
Okay.
I'm sure I saw that we don't.
Okay, so you can stop recording then on your end. I think you
Okay,
can just open up where you had started it and then it'll be an option to stop.
it's taking a minute to open for, oh, nope, that is not it. No, it popped up on my screen, so, which is where I clicked to start. So just give me a second, I guess, to figure out how to stop it.
I would
You-
like to.
If you look in the upper right-hand corner of the Zoom window, there might be like a little button that looks like a record button that you could click on.
Well, it said, okay, I opened this thing that's in status, in a Zoom meeting, away. Let me go to home. Oh, nope, let me go back to the meeting. What is this?
Can you click that?
I think I did. No,
that-
oh,